I had to turn the truck on for some air. Brother Man said it was hot, and when Brother Man speak, it must be done. But getting on to the topic, I was sitting here thinking, and the topic is love and happiness. And then I started listening to Al Green, love and happiness. Okay? So, what is love? They say God is love. And then they say love is love, and love is what you make it. I mean, there's so many interpretations of love and how far love can go. They said love is endless, and some said no, it's only as good as somebody wanted to be. I want the viewers to talk to me about this. Now, when you're on the road and you're truck driving, right? You know you're already making a sacrifice, your mind, your body, and some of these people's souls, because they could be here today and gone tomorrow with all the stuff I done seen and the bad food that they tend to eat. So some of these people are walking around here all broken up, inside and out. But let's talk about this thing called love. I done heard complaints about, oh, okay, I gotta go on the road and I don't like it because I leave my family behind. Well, that's something you should have discussed before you even left. Oh, see, he did put it on there now. That should work for him. Okay, so we got some people saying, oh, well, the bills have to be paid and somebody got to do it, but then some are saying, well, how come you just don't get a regular Joe Blow job, you know, and just work and be around and for your kids and your family and your wife, and work locally or something like that. And then I'm hearing that they're like, nah, I'd rather just drive, it's easier on me. But then I look at people walking around here and they limping, their back is all messed up. Matter of fact, I want to tell y'all, if y'all out here stopping at a chiropractor, get that back arranged right, pop that back, because some of these people, they bent over and their back is stuck and stuff. Y'all go and see a chiropractor. When you get home, go to a chiropractor so they can pop them joints back in place, so you don't be like some of these people where they just got a stiff back and they're bent over and still trying to drive and all broken down and stuff. Take care of yourself. Don't be out here like that. You look up one day, 30 years done passed, and you all broke down and broke because you done did something, you made bad decisions. But love and happiness. And then, like I said, I was listening to Al Green and all this definition about love. Okay, well, I'm saying to myself, okay, what about love? Love will, what did Al Green say, Brother Man? Love will make you
do right. Love will make you do wrong.
Love will make you do right, and love will make you do wrong, make you stay out all night. Al Green, huh? But I told him that song is old, and he just was giving basic points. And it's still at hand. Do you go and you truck drive and you make money and make that sacrifice, or you be miserable and then don't make money, or you're just working a 9 to 5 and nothing special about that? See, trucking is a lifestyle. That's what people don't understand. It's a lifestyle. And, you know, it is. It's hard on the family if you're out here and your family wants you there with them, and you got the back and forth, and it becomes stressful. Like, love? What about love? You know, it can be a stressful thing. I'm still trying to understand it. And I mean, I had my share back in the day. I mean, it's not hard, but just that thing called love and being in love, that's another whole nother level right there too. Love and being in love with someone, or just settling because you love, just because you love. But I don't know, y'all. What y'all think about this love thing and the sacrifice that you make being on the road truck driving, and you know, you maybe be out here a couple years and then save up your money and get out the game. I don't know. Maybe that's the best way. But then when you on the road, there could be your wife cheating with somebody else or something. Or your husband out on the road, and your wife out on the road, and she out here cheating on her man. You know, I'm glad they cleared the lot lizards out here, because women was having a hard time. You know, so for the ladies out there that got husbands truck driving, trust and believe, I have not seen hardly any lot lizards, or if any, at these truck stops. It's not sleazy like it used to be. But let's get back on the subject. Love. What's it all about? Talk to him, brother man, about this love thing, since you're older than me and you got a little bit more experience. What you think about this thing called love?
It's hard. Hard for a pimp.
You said it's hard for a pimp? Oh, come on. Man. I don't know. They said, it's nice to share, your time with somebody that's enjoyable to share it with, and can collaborate ideas, go places, do things together, laugh, smile, have fun. That's cool, but then it gets all crazy when the person starts falling in love. It seems like things should get better. And I don't know if that's when the breaking point happens, where they start getting confused about, and start becoming insecure or something. But yeah, y'all comment on this, because there's a lot to say here, and to sacrifice. Maybe truck driving when you're younger and don't have a family, and you won't have that type of stress. But then, you have your family as support if you have a family. Even in the military, you go, you leave, you sacrifice. There's no guarantees you're coming back, but you make that sacrifice for the family. You make that sacrifice for your country. For the job, for yourself, for growth. So, yeah, love and happiness, y'all. I wish love wasn't so complicated. And I wish that people could define it a little bit better. Do you love me like a sister or a brother or a cousin, or are you in love with me like you love me? Or do you love me just like a friend? So, and then I see different marriages and stuff, and they be having their problems too. And then it's like, is it even worth even getting married nowadays? Because it's like, you get married and then it seems like it becomes even more complicated Like it's good and then it's not good. We good, but we not good. Like Usher said. So it's like, how can you love somebody or be in love with somebody one day and then the next you forget even how y'all met? I mean, and you start to hate the person. What is that? How can you love somebody and then get mad at them and hate the person? How does that work? When you're supposed to love and be happy. But sometimes love can turn to hate. And I'm trying to figure out how that, I mean, why even get married? You know? Because you're feeling that at the moment. I'm talking about love and happiness. Al Green style, okay? Al Green style. And I've been trying to talk to people about this love and happiness and the sacrifice. It seems like you danged if you do and danged if you're not. You know? Do you live a life of celibacy alone? Some people are good with that. And some people not. And I guess it's just all in your personality. So, I want y'all to think about this. If you in a relationship, if you're not in a relationship, whatever age you're in, people change. And in your mind, your body, your soul, everything, all this ideology, these ideas, the different environments that you're in. You're trying to figure out, okay, what do you want? What do you want right now? What do you want in the future? And then you don't want to carry no baggage into the new relationship. If it's your first relationship, you want to make sure that you're right with it. But I'm finding more and more about this relationships, the different types of relationships. It's starting to get confusing. I mean, you know, I'm seeing transgender relationships with a lesbian or this is for adults only. And then I'm seeing the traditional relationships and then lesbian on lesbian, man on man. I'm just saying, it's old with young with old. It's just one big triangle of, excuse my language, of fuck. Like, some people, they just want sex. Some people want multiple sex. Sex partners. So what is that love? Is that happiness? Is that just sexual for the moment kind of thing? What do you want? People are afraid to talk about this. Love and happiness. Okay, you're happy now, but you're not happy. But you're happy now, but you're not happy later. Because that person grew and you stayed the same, or, I mean, I think the bottom line, what love is communication. There you go. It's communication, because at the same time, as we grow as a people, as an individual, as relationships, as loving on each other, only to have love is to have that communication, because something's going to change. And when it do, you better be ready to talk about it and understand it, or that love is just going to be shortcoming. It's not going to even last long. So when I say love and happiness, I mean love and happiness, because you got to figure out what you want. You got to figure out what you need. You got to figure out, do you really love this person? And what type of relationship you're going to have. Because there's so many, like I said, there's so many different types of relationships and friendships with benefits, friendships, just friendships, and different types of, you know, different types of multiple partner relationships. So, I'm just saying, it's love what you want for the other person's happiness, and then you're not happy? I don't know. I was just sitting here thinking and just saying to myself, you know, why are so many people so single now? Is it because they've been burnt before? Is it because if you found true love, there you go, true love. If you found true love, you should still be together to this day. But what happens is what I'm seeing is that people are just jumping into relationships and not getting to know each other, or they're bringing their baggage to the new relationship and destroying what could be or the possibilities what for the future. Because people are afraid to love because they've been broken. There's a lot of broken people in this world. That's what I think. And that kid inside of them is gone. Like that carefree kid that's not afraid, that will give themselves. Because like Brother Man said, when you first meet people, you meet their representatives. And what he explained to me is that their representatives they listening to what you're saying, and then they build this representative up, but it's not their true self. They're only building this person up, and you be like, who are you? Who are you? I don't even know you right now. It's because you were introduced to the representative of themselves, and that was not even them. Like you say, oh, I like for someone to cook for me, and we cuddle. And so this person could be totally a slob, don't like to cook, and get theirs in and get dressed and walk out. Don't even shower. So they're telling you this because you told them. You revealed that's what you like. So they'll say, oh yeah, I'm like this, show you that they like this, and they're not. They're not. So a lot of times people are just, when you first meet them, they're just presenting a representative, but it's not their true self. And you gotta watch out for that. And you gotta watch, like you got a 5-year plan. And I'm like, why are you asking that person, do they have a 5-year plan and they're 65, 70 years old? Yeah, they got a life plan. Trying to prepare for funerals, prepaid funerals and things like that. That's their 5-year plan. I mean, you gotta know what questions to ask when you come with love and what type of happiness you want for yourself. Nothing's perfect. People aren't perfect. But you gotta know what you want. And people look up one day, I said, well, 5-10 years done passed already. And you still talk about the same thing. And I don't see nobody, I don't see you with nobody. And they're like, well, I couldn't find nobody because they always playing games or they bringing other people, they bringing their baggage and plus. And I'm like, well, have you ever took a look at yourself? Have you even looked at yourself to see if the problem is you? And you bringing that baggage in? So some people, they just say forget it and give up and they settle in and they're like, dang, it's been 20 years, the kids is grown and everything, and I'm still not happy. I said, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. So, and then as time went on, it's like me. It's all about that person, and that's not right either. So I'm like, love and happiness. What y'all want? What y'all be wanting with this love and happiness thing? You want to sacrifice and not have nothing and not work? Or you want something in life? Anything worth having is going to be hard anyway. You can't just sit around and complain about the system. You got to learn the system and work within the system. And if one door closes, then through a window. And I tell people all the time, go through the window. Go through the back door. If you want something bad enough, go get it. Time waits for nobody, and you can't get that back. So don't even try to look back when you're 50, 60 years old talking about, yeah, man, I should have went for that. I done messed up. I should have. Well, you can't go back. You got to move forward. And you got to leave the past in the past because there's nothing you can do about it. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep going. And know what you want because you're wasting time. You know how many friends and family members done passed away within the last 5 years that I know? Yes. Yes. Oh, that bird just got that butterfly and eating it. That was crazy. Y'all see that? He down there eating it now. But anyway, I don't want to just keep rambling on, but some of you guys are a little bit more mature, and you got to look at the maturity of the person too, and there's levels to this, just like everything else. So you got to find what pond you belong into and work through that pond. But if you don't want to be in that pond, go to another pond, because there's other ducks in there that might be on your level. Don't stay in the same pond. That's all I'm saying. Maybe if things ain't going the way you want, maybe you in the wrong pond and need to jump out of that pond and jump into a different one with people who are just like you. And you might have less pushback. You might have less pushback. People are afraid to move around. There's some people that's been staying in the same city, the same neighborhood all their life, and it just keeps going and going and going and passing on and on. They're afraid to leave. You have to get out here sometimes and explore life to see that there's a different version, a different place, a different location, and you might meet that person, that like-minded person just like you, but if you stay in the same spot, you know that you're going to meet the same people. It's the same thing. Routine after routine. Same thing over and over again. So love and happiness. Are you loving on me? Am I loving on you? Are we loving on each other? Okay. Okay. Where's that balance? Where's that balance, y'all? Where's the balance? And then if you haven't been taught nothing, how you gonna teach the next generation about love if you can't even explain it? I guess I'm just tired of people being mad at each other because they're not mature enough to handle what they going through. They don't know how to communicate, how to express themselves. Sometimes you gotta understand, you need to express yourself. There's a song, express yourself. You know, learn to communicate. My sister once told me a closed mouth don't get fed. Open up your mouth. Speak them words into existence. Don't be out here just playing games. If that's what you want, yeah, if that's what you want. Yeah, speak them words into existence, y'all. You know, sometimes you gotta travel and have new experiences, and then you'll be able to meet that one. But like I was telling brother, man, you stay in the same spot, you're gonna meet the same people. Same people. You gotta get out there and speak them words into existence, what you want. And sometimes you have to sacrifice for the sake of love and to level up and to be better. And nobody should be asking you to do stuff and change you. Everybody walking around here got something wrong with them. You just got to pick your level of what's wrong with the person. If you can tolerate it and be happy with it, then cool. Because there's somebody out here for, what you said, somebody out here for everybody?
Somebody for everybody.
Somebody for everybody. So they out here if you're looking for love. So I don't want to ramp on and can't just keep talking like this. But you know, the weather's pretty good right now. It's 90 degrees, a little bit on the hot side for me and brother man. I got the truck running because I needed some of that AC. But we're gonna be dropping off on Monday to a military installation. So that's not new for us, being ex-military. So we good on that. But yeah, and then, like I said, love have many levels to it, many different relationships. This word, and people use love loosely. I don't. If I say I love you, you know, and it may not mean like I love you like I'm in love with you or something like that. It could just be just I love you as a friend. I love you as my brother. I love you as like that. So truly, life can be a little bit more complicated than it has to be. But y'all out there, the more love we have in the world, the better off it'll be. Stay prayed up, stay safe, watch your surroundings, and get it in! Get it in! Get that money, y'all. Nobody should be out here broke unless you have some type of disability and no family. So, if that's going on, I don't mind praying for you. Alright, y'all. Love and happiness. Pick it, baby. Pick it. Pick it. And pick it wisely. Because whoever you lay down with, what was that old saying about if you lie down with dogs, you get up.
You get up and flee.
You get up and fleas. You lie down with a dog, you get fleas. So if you don't want to get bit up, make sure you ask the right questions so you don't be laying down with a dog. That could go man or woman. It can be used interchangeably. Alright? You lay down with a dog, you're going to get fleas. So you want to make sure you know who you're laying with before you lay with it. But, you know, put in a comment, you know, if you want to know something about love or you have questions about it. But it's just can be a complicated thing. And it takes a lot of work and sacrifice, love does. So, do you just love, or you in love, or, you know, it takes time. But make sure you know who you're laying down with so you don't lay down with a dog and get up with fleas. Alright. Yeah, I gotta go now. Love and happiness, y'all. Later.